Once upon a time, in Tanah Pasir, East Borneo, there was a large kingdom led by King Haji Muhammad, who was known for his justice and wisdom. Thanks to the leadership of the king, the country is always safe and prosperous. Its inhabitants live from abundant sea and agriculture products. The state has quite a large territory, one of which is a bay with a very beautiful view. King Haji Muhammad has a daughter named Haji Tatin. She is the sole candidate for the heir to the throne. That is why all the love of his father and mother poured into Haji Tatin. Dozens of courtsmaids always accompany Haji Tatin to look after, treat, protect him and ensure that all of Haji Tatin's needs are met. After growing up, Princess Haji Tatin was married to a nobleman from Kutai. As the only daughter, Haji Tatin's wedding party was very festive. Dozens of cows and buffaloes were slaughtered to be served to invite guests from various parts of the country. Not only the dignitaries from neighboring kingdoms, but also all the people of the state also partook. The day was a beautiful and happy day for both bride and groom. While the party was going on, King Haji Muhammad rose from his throne to give to his favorite daughter. My daughter Haji Tatin, on this happy day, I gave you a beautiful and enchanting berries as your wedding gift, said the king in front of the princess and witnessed by all the guests. Now the bay has become your domain. You can also collect tribute from your people. Thank you, Father. Hopefully Ananda can take care on this mandate, said Princess Haji Tatin with a happy feeling. Since then, Putri Haji Tatin became the king of the bay to the college tribune from the people. She was helped by her husband and a loyal servant named Panglima Sendong. At the time, the tribute college from the people was in the form of the produce of the earth, especially wood that was already in the form of boards. The board will be used to build a palace. One day, Princess Haji Tatin's confidence, led by Commander Sendong, were collecting tribute from the people. The tribute in the form of board is transported by sea of wood. However, when they had almost reached the bay, suddenly the wind blew very strongly. A few seconds later, a terrible sea wave crashed into the boat they were on. All the boat passengers became very panicked. Come on, quickly row the boat to the bay. Should Commander Sendong. Hearing the call, the rowers immediately rowed their boats quickly. However, it was too late. Before the boat reached the bay, the growing sea waves hit the side of the boat. The sea water entered and filled the entire boat. Without hesitation, the boat filled with wooden boards overturned. The boat that had almost sunk was then carried by the sea waves and finally crashed into a reef from the bay until it broke apart. The temple of the rowers was also broken. The wooden planks that filled the boat partly drifted into the sea and the rest washed up on the edge of the bay. Meanwhile, none of the boat passengers survived, including Commander Sendong. Putri Ajitatin and her husband are very sad for the misfortune that befell the commander and his tradespeople. To commemorate the event, the area of the bay where the boat overturned is called Balikpapan, which is from the word Balik and board. Meanwhile, the reef where the boat crashed grew large and large until it became an island. Until now, the island is called Pulau Tokong, which comes from the word Tokong, which is the temple of the boat crews who were broken as a result of crashing on the reef. That is the story of the origin of the name City of Balikpapan from the East Borneo. The moral passage that can be taken from the story above is that the disaster can become unexpected. Therefore, we should always be careful every time we travel long distance using a vessel.